It's a cold winter's morning and we're at Semosh Mum's kitchen to warm ourselves up with a nice, homemade, warm Turkish breakfast. As you know, Turkish breakfast has been voted the most popular breakfast in the world. Let's check it out and let's see Semosh's wonderful Turkish breakfast menu. We're with the lovely Gamze. Hi Gamze, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Hoş geldiniz.
Hoş
Welcome.
bulduk, hoş bulduk. The founder and the brain behind Semosh's Mum's Kitchen.
Yes, yes.
All
Semosh Mum's Kitchen.
Yeah, Semosh Mum's Kitchen, sorry.
Yes, so we've started about 5 years ago now actually, during COVID.
Has it been that long?
It has been that long.
Oh, okay.
So we do have 2 locations. So our original location is in Brunswick.
Yeah.
During COVID, we have a wedding reception there, and obviously due to COVID, we couldn't have any weddings, we couldn't do any functions, but we had a full kitchen with all of our lovely staff.
Yes.
And during COVID, we're like, well, what do we do now? So we need to do something. And the only thing that was taking off during that time was obviously food delivery, food takeaway.
That's right, that's right.
So we thought, what should we do?
Because we were locked down in Melbourne, we couldn't leave.
That's right, that's right. We had the worst conditions.
That's right.
But yeah, so during that time we said, what can we do? We said, let's do something takeaway. What should the menu be? And I came up with the idea that the Australian community, in Australia actually, not just Melbourne,
Yeah.
we're missing traditional Turkish food. And I'm talking about literally mum's cooking. So all of the pot dishes, the casseroles, the roasts, the soups, all the different types of soups. We're missing so much of it that it's just not kebabs. Turkish food isn't about kebabs.
That's right.
So my mum is an amazing cook. She's just a housewife, but she's not a chef.
So let's just make it clear.
Yep.
Semosh.
Semosh is my mum.
Her name is Sema, but
Semiha.
Semiha. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, her name is
Semiha
Seha.
is her name. But everyone, all of her friends, they all call her Semosh. And I said to Mum, how about we do your cooking? Like we just put your food on the menu. And she's like, no, who's going to eat that? Everyone cooks that at home. I'm like, well, that's not everyone does. We're not talking about just the Turkish community. We're talking to the entire community in Australia, in Melbourne.
Yes.
So I said, and then she's like, oh, what will we do? She got nervous because she's like, I'm not a professional chef. I just cook at home. And I said, that's fine. I'll come up with a menu. And I said, whatever we eat in a matter of 2 weeks' time or a month's time, let's list it and let's come up with a menu. So it started off basically with the main dishes from, your İzmir köfte, karnıyarık, your stuffed Turkish eggplant, your stews, your casseroles. So we just made a list.
Which, by the way, will be in the second episode of this.
Yes, that's right. So we just made a list, and I said, "Yep, here you go. This is our menu." And she's like, "Will it work?" So we said, why not? Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
So we literally, my youngest child was actually only 3 months older then when we started this. So he literally grew up in the kitchen with mum cooking, me on the orders, Tansu, my husband, working through the orders as well with the delivery guys and everything. And we started off in Brunswick. That was 5 years ago, and it took off really well. It became quite successful, quite busy. Yeah. And we said, okay, well, we can't do this by ourselves. So we started, training our staff, training our chefs to sort of take on. And so we've continued, and Brunswick is still open. It's just takeaway only.
Just takeaway.
But the success of that brought this place, Semosh Essendon.
Yes.
So then we came across, because everyone just wanted to dine in, and we're like, well, you can't dine in. We're not suitable to dine in. So when this shop came available, we said, this is it. And the reason why...
How long ago was this?
This is now 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yeah.
So 3 years ago we started here. When I come from a construction background, so I wasn't in hospitality years ago, it's always been construction. And when we got this place, the one thing I loved was the terracotta roofing they had.
Okay.
Originally this was a Greek restaurant, so we've changed it up into a Mediterranean restaurant, we now call it, because obviously the cultures are so interlinked with the Greek culture, the Middle East, the Italians, Turkish. So we have lots of food that we share, and it's always a fight about who does it belong to.
Who does it belong
I won't get into that, but I just call it Mediterranean. So we came into this shop with the idea of Semosh was obviously my mum. We have a house back in Turkey along the Aegean, the Mediterranean. And one thing that's known there is the bougainvillea flowers.
That's right.
So I want to
What's it called?
Bougainvillea.
Bogan?
I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea, okay.
Yeah, in Turkish, Begonvil. It's
Yeah,
easier in
okay.
Turkish.
That's right.
So I just thought I have to bring that in here. I have to give mum's touch into this space.
Yeah.
So we have a bit of an outdoor, indoor. We've sort of done a play
Well,
on
this
that.
reminds me of Bodrum, something.
It's meant to resemble
When you
that.
go to
Bodrum,
Bodrum, that's
Alaçatı,
right.
the Greek islands, the Italian coast.
Yes.
So it's meant to resonate with that. And when we designed this, so basically this is mum's house.
Yeah.
So this is her front door. These are her windows.
In Bodrum, isn't it?
In Bodrum.
Yes.
We have the terracotta roof with the bougainvillea plant
right.
there. And the reason behind that is when we first purchased that house, the first bougainvillea plant that we planted there, we got it for mum's birthday. And we actually called that Semosh. And this was way before all Semosh actually existed.
Yes.
So that bougainvillea grew, and every year we're like, oh, Semosh has grown, it's looking beautiful. So, and that's why we thought we have to have that bougainvillea to resemble our house in Turkey.
Well, it's become one of the most popular spots to come and take photos.
Definitely, it is very picturesque and very pretty.
That's right.
We do have all the stone walls around, which again resembles the stone houses in Turkey.
Yes.
And basically where the terracotta roof is, that's where our kitchen is, and that's where mum's kitchen is. So that's where mum cooks all of this amazing food. And we're basically sitting outside her house, although we're indoors. It's meant to resemble the outside space, and we're all guests of mum, basically.
Yes.
So that's our story behind Semosh, but about...
And that's a wonderful story, I'll tell you.
Yeah, so mum is 70 years old.
Semosh, I've been to your house in Bodrum.
Yes,
and
yes, you
Semosh,
have, yes.
Semosh is a wonderful cook, by the way.
Yes.
The food was amazing, and we're always excited to have Semosh's food.
Yes, yep.
So let's talk about Turkish breakfast.
That's right.
Or
So
Turkish Satme breakfast.
That's right, the spread.
Is the true name.
Yes. So we started our breakfast about a year and a half ago now, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Again, it was highly requested. So we said, yep, why not? And we want to make sure that we bring all the flavours. So Turkey, obviously, every region in Turkey has different flavours, different traditions,
that's right.
different way of making things. You'll go to one house, menemen, for example. It's everyone makes it different. So there's always a debate about should it have onions or no onions.
Yeah, onions not too much.
Well,
Has
we
to be
make it with onions.
Has to be balanced.
We do make it with onions traditionally. That's what we call traditional menemen for us. But obviously everyone likes it different.
Right.
So, for example, you can request it without the onions, and we can make it with the peppers and the tomato.
It's got to have onions, but some people overdo it with onions, and I think you seem to balance that very well.
Yeah, the balance has to be there. But yes, we do have a massive spread.
Okay, so how about I taste?
Yes.
We both eat together.
Yeah.
And each dish, I suppose, bit by bit, we can go through it. Maybe you can explain it.
Yeah.
So what should I start with first?
So
by your experience.
I always start with cheese, to be honest.
Well, let's start with cheese.
So the classic Turkish breakfast.
Yeah. There we go.
I'll get that, and I'll get a kaşar, and you can get the rest. Thank you.
Yes.
So classic Turkish breakfast, really, in Turkey, for example, what you would have at home, which our mums would make always, you have to have your cheese, you have to have your olives, tomatoes, cucumber, probably honey.
That's right.
And then an egg dish.
And simit.
And of course the simit and the bread is a must.
Yes.
So that's always a classic. So that will always get prepared at home every morning when kids go to school, husbands go to work, or everyone goes to work.
That's right.
So that's the classic. Obviously the spread is extended on that. So
that's right.
What we have today is our spread for 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
So minimum you have to have 2 guests to have the breakfast spread. And then if you've got 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever it is, we just increase the quantities. Obviously again, like our cheeses, we have our feta cheese, our kaseri cheese, kaşar cheese, and we have our halloumi or Antep cheese.
Antep cheese, yes.
One thing that I have to say while I'm on cheese, we make sure that our suppliers that we work with quality suppliers and suppliers that are very professional and consistent with their quality.
Really? Yes, you're known to have quality products and
That's right.
quality
So
ingredients.
obviously we're not the only ones that have the breakfast spread. Obviously there
right.
are other restaurants that do it, but what we pride ourselves on is the quality of our produce.
Yes.
So not sure if you know Sahara.
Oh,
the company.
I wonder who that is.
So we make sure we work with Sahara, and we love their cheeses, their yogurts, their all of their dairy products, and obviously all of the other Turkish products that we purchase from there.
That's right. Thank you very much.
So we do, and we get lots of compliments on them.
Yeah.
Yes,
you do. You always get compliments where people ask you.
They do. So even like, for example, our sigara böreği is very famous. Everyone actually says, we've actually had guests from overseas, from Turkey, and they say this is the best sigara böreği we've ever had.
Well, let's
anywhere in the world.
Well, let's have a taste.
You take it. You try it.
I'll try it out. Let me have a bite.
Have a bite. It should be crispy.
I have been staring at these for a while now.
So everyone asks us about the cheese blend, and we say we have a very unique cheese blend.
Look at that. And it's packed full of cheese.
That's right.
That's the most important part.
So we obviously make everything in-house. Everything is mum's recipes. So so the sigara böreği is very popular. But going back to what is included in our sort of spread, we have our cheeses, we have the tomato, the mixed olives. So we love our grilled green olives with the nice black olives. We have our cold meats platter.
Cold meat, yes.
The pastırma, the beef salami, the chicken salami. We have our fruit platter, our sigara böreği, simit, pishi, which will come back to our Turkish donuts, the Turkish bread. The sucuk and eggs is included in our breakfast.
So let's with this. So this is like the sucuk and eggs is a must Turkish.
It's a must.
It's a must Turkish
Yeah.
breakfast item. Probably the most popular Turkish breakfast item, I'd say.
Yeah, that's right.
Every single part of Turkey virtually has sucuk and eggs on their breakfast item.
And I must say, I think the sucuk we have in Melbourne is the best sucuk ever, again, in the world.
Yeah, I think
we
so
go to
too.
Turkey, I can't eat sucuk there, but we love this sucuk. Also including that, we have our shakshuka and our turşu kavurması. So this is very unique to us. So we're from Ordu. So my mum, my dad, my family is from Ordu, from the Black Sea region.
Black Sea region.
So in the Black Sea region, any type of pickles, we fry them. We'll saute them.
So it's actually pickled.
It's actually it's green beans pickle.
Yeah.
And what we do for our breakfast, we saute it with onions and some spices, and we cook it. So in the Black Sea region, any type of pickle you see, that will get cooked.
That will get cooked.
It'll always get cooked, and it'll actually become a meal. It's not just like a side dish.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Like my favorite is the cabbage lahana kavurması, which is the cabbage saute, but that's sort of a acquired taste, but I suppose.
So first you have to pickle it, and
then we pickle
saute.
these, and then once they're pickled over a week, then we saute them for the breakfast.
Wow.
And you would have seen that in the videos where we were cooking before.
Oh, that is very nice. Don't worry about kimchi.
Yeah.
This is the real deal.
And in addition to that, obviously we have our sweets platter.
As you're explaining, I'm just eating away.
You just keep eating and I'll just talk through it because I don't know how long this video is going for, by the way. So obviously we have our house-made strawberry jam.
House-made, so you make it?
So we literally make it. Again, it's mum's recipe. We have our butter, we have our tahin pekmez, so the tahini with the grape molasses.
Let's have this house-made, okay. Wow.
And then we have our organic honey with our thick cream, our double thick cream, fresh cream. We've got our Nutella, we've got our walnuts and apricots.
All the important qualities. So, the next item, kuymak.
Yes.
Is that right? So what is this exactly?
So kuymak is, again, it's associated with the Black Sea region. So some people call it kuymak, some people call it mıhlama.
I actually love this. This is a good toy.
Yeah. See how far you can take it.
My kids would love this.
So obviously the quality is, what you need to look for is the fact that it needs to spread without, stretch without breaking.
Yes.
So if you know that you've got this, you've got a good quality kuymak at hand.
It's like cheese fondue or something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
this
is very popular. The way you need to eat this is you literally just dip your bread into the pan.
All right, so if I get my simit.
Yep. So you can get your simits, your Turkish bread, whatever you want to
Yeah.
dip it. It's just better to dip it. Don't burn your mouth because it is very hot. The
Yeah.
cheese obviously
I just
will burn.
turn this around.
Yeah.
I want to get this in
Where
my
it
mouth.
breaks.
There you go, look at that.
Maybe just blow on it. I'm worried you're going to burn your tongue.
That's really
is it?
very nice. So you've got the cheesy flavour hitting you straight away.
Yeah.
So it's cheese.
So it's got a bit of, I don't know if I should give you the recipe. I'm not sure about
So we've got
it's definitely got cheese and other ingredients
So-
which I don't want to disclose.
So we've got a stretchy cheese in here, definitely. It is a stretchy cheese.
Yes, butter, I can
Bit
say
of
that.
butter,
There's butter.
and bit of flour.
Yes, we'll say that. We'll
We'll
leave it
say
at that.
Right, it's very
We won't
nice.
mention what type.
Actually, that's very,
Canım çekti şimdi.
I know.
What can I some now?
yeah, that's actually very nice. I need to go for a second dip.
And I suppose the Turkish breakfast spread, the satme.
Yeah.
I've got to do this, sorry, to pull that off. The satme is all about, obviously satme means a spread, so we call it the Turkish breakfast spread, and it's all about sharing the food. So, you know, it's literally you just eat from the middle, you know, obviously take it to your plate if you want to be so polite, but the fact is you share this with your family and friends, and you want to make memories, and it's not just about let's have a cereal, have a toast and we're
Yes.
done. It's not about just getting full, satisfying your hunger and that's it. It's actually sitting here, chatting for hours.
Enjoying the food.
Having tea, you know.
Sharing conversation.
And that's right. And it ends up being,
Having a laugh.
this becomes more like a brunch, lunch.
Yes.
You can have this at any time of the day really.
That's right, that's right.
So one thing that I want to mention is going back to menemen.
Yes.
Let's talk about that a bit.
So, menemen, is this like the shakshuka that's known in Australia? Is a bit different?
Look, I think in the Middle East, the Lebanese, I think, to the culture.
Yeah.
Sound weird. They have a shakshuka. They call it shakshuka, which is, I think they have like the whole eggs in there, like as in like they don't really stir
Yes.
it in. They do have that sort of tomato, pepper, and the onions, I
Yep.
assume, and then the spices, and then they'll put the egg in the middle. Menemen in Turkey is that, but with the eggs mixed through. So there's obviously multiple versions of this. This is classic to what my mum makes or how Semosh makes it, so we make it this way.
And this is what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, this was virtually our family
Yes.
breakfast with menemen.
Yeah. You have to have menemen on the
Yes,
weekends,
that's
especially because
right.
during the week it gets a little bit hard, but on the weekends you definitely have to have menemen. We don't put too many eggs, so we try to have that balance of the egg, the tomato. So it's not, it shouldn't be too tomatoey, but it should almost have like a creamy texture to it.
It's got to have a creamy texture and not too oniony.
Yes.
I love onions, but for some reason, if they flood this with onion,
Yeah.
it just doesn't. It's the onion overbears everything.
Yes, it definitely does. And this also becomes
It's
you know,
just
a lunch
perfect.
for people or dinner sometimes when you've got nothing at home. The easiest dinner that you can
You
go
know what's
to is
great
this
about
as
this?
well.
The onion is perfect.
Yeah.
You got the tomato flavour, but plus you got the capsicum, the pepper flavour there too.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just a great, and the eggs, it's actually a great flavour bomb in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's
So-
sensational.
Yeah. So this is our menemen.
So this menemen is pretty much available all over Turkey.
It is. And there's actually in certain parts of Turkey they've got menemenciler. Menemenciler.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
and I think
Menemen
especially in
makers
the
then.
Black Sea region,
Yeah.
in the Aegean, I think Izmir and stuff as well, they also have it. Hatta Menemen diye bir yer var. There's actually a place called Menemen in the Aegean. I'm pretty sure they're known for
yes,
their
there is.
Menemen, I'd assume, if it's called Menemen.
Is that in thing? Is that in
Isn't that, it's near Izmir, isn't it? It's part of Izmir.
Is it?
Well,
Menemen?
a town of Izmir, I'd assume. Tam oradan şey yapıyor, yes diyor. He's confirming it.
Just say, and of course,
And of course, we must have Turkish tea.
Turkish tea.
So obviously in Turkey, it's a massive thing, and you know when we have a Turkish spread, you end up having
You know,
endless cups of tea.
I read that Turks are the biggest drinkers of tea in the world. And I
They
can see why.
definitely
Every time I
are.
go to Turkey, I have a massive headache by the end of the day after having
Yeah.
20 cups of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you go to Turkey, they give it to you everywhere. It's just, you know, it's complimentary.
It's
You'll go
complimentary,
to
yeah.
a jewelry store, shoe store, and
Wherever.
they'll just go, oh, would you like tea? Would
Tea.
you like tea? And it's like, yeah, sure. And then, like you said, you end up having like 20 glasses of tea by the end of the day. I end up getting heart palpitations from it.
I get a shocking headache by the end of the day.
The tea, Well, that's another thing with us. Our Turkish tea is very much liked here as well because we do have a special blend that we make.
That's right.
In-house.
Yes.
So we've always got Turkish tea available. You must try it. We also have the apple tea. So a lot of our customers or our guests that don't really know what it is and they've heard it for the first time, they actually love trying it and it's become very popular, especially by the non-Turkish.
I've never had Turkish apple tea.
Really?
Never.
Well, we have a supplier, Sahara. You should try it.
Yes, I know. Well, I've never had it.
Sells them.
It doesn't. I don't know. Just apple tea just doesn't sound
It's
right.
not. You know, in Turkey they used to have the orelet.
Yes.
The orange
That's right.
powdered drink.
That's what it is, isn't it?
It is a bit like that, yeah. And it's the apple flavour. But after all the spread, once we're all full and we've spent about a couple of hours eating, we wash it down with our fruit.
That's right.
So we do have a fruit platter as well, just the seasonal fruit of season. It's not really seasonal now, but in Australia we're so lucky
That's right.
that we can eat anything any time of the year, which I love. You can have cherries in the middle of winter.
But Australia has great produce as well.
They do.
After travelling to the US and a few other countries, I realised the quality of our produce in Australia.
I must say something. I find that in Turkey years ago, when we were growing up, we lived in Turkey for about 5 years. Everything used to taste amazing. You know, your produce there, your tomatoes, your cucumbers, like the vegetables had this amazing smell.
It was more organic.
It was. Now I find in Australia we have such good quality produce that I don't really like the Turkish produce anymore. In Turkey, certain things yes, but for example like some fruit, I love it here.
Even like our meat's so good.
Definitely.
Even the pastırma,
yes,
I think is out of this world.
Yeah.
In this country.
Definitely. And I think it's because it's quality tested,
right.
The standards are so much more regulated here that you can trust what you eat. In Turkey, it's sometimes a bit, so-so.
That's right. Well, thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Before I go, your Turkish breakfast at kahvaltı or breakfast is on Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes, Saturdays and Sundays. We open at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
It's till 3 p.m. So almost like an all-day breakfast.
All-day breakfast?
Yep, so just Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay. And during the week?
During the week, we're open for dinner,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, we're open all day. So we are open 7 days.
7 days.
Yes.
All right, that's great. Come on down to Semosh Mum's Kitchen.
Yes.
In Essendon, Kilo Road.
Yes.
Come and taste this wonderful, sensational, I don't know how to describe it. This amazing breakfast.
Yeah.
You got your proteins, you got your carbohydrates, you got your fibers, you got everything in this that you need.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour to everything. To savouries.
Everything.
So come on down and
you don't have to come just for breakfast.
That's
come for
right.
lunch.
Come for lunch, come for dinner. In our part 2 of this of Semosh, which will be a couple of months later, we're waiting for Semosh to get back herself. We'll be in the kitchen looking at all the great Turkish food.
Yep.
See you next time.
Thank you.